If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, should I break out of the comfort zone to overcome shyness? Answer by Andre Polskoy. That is one way. You keep trying potentially humiliating things until they become normal. That's a lot of mental effort though. In a sense, if you had an appetite and stamina to do that, you would already had gone through that in the childhood and wouldn't be shy as of today. There is also another way. Look at the reasons why shyness manifests. Notice thoughts that arise, uncover beliefs that they represent, transform beliefs into actual knowledge by looking at facts. The main belief to look at is you. The idea of you, that is. I bet you think about it quite a lot. Are you sure that all what you think is fact-based? With a belief in the idea of you comes a story of who you are, the self-story. Everything that happens to you gets analyzed and integrated into that story. Everything that might happen gets analyzed too, and if it could make the self-story look bad, it is avoided. For example, you are with a girl or a guy, and things are about to get hot. A scenario pops up in your head where you embarrass yourself with some actions and get rejected. That would not look good in a story about you, so to avoid this danger, a protective mechanism kicks in, shyness. Never mind that looking shy is already not good for the story. To you it's the lesser of two evils, because you've done that so many times that it became normal. It became your comfort zone. Any zone where you spend enough time it eventually becomes a comfort zone. The question is whether this I story is the reality, or is it only a story? Just look at its name and make a guess. And then decide what is more important to you, the reality or the story. Answer by Jacob Bobby. Frankly, every time one attempts something new, the individual is actually moving out of his/her comfort zone. So for a shy person to try and become more outgoing and interactive with people would necessarily entail moving out of your comfort zone. I'm sharing below a couple of links in which I have given detailed answers to overcoming shyness and how to move out of one's comfort zone. Please click on the links and I'm sure you would get some very useful inputs. Jacob Bobby's answer to how can a shy person overcome shyness and become outgoing? Jacob Bobby's answer to why can't I step out of my comfort zone? Jacob Bobby's answer to how do I bring myself to open up to others more easily? Answer by Vipul Singh Rana. Let's understand shyness first. Shyness is always a byproduct of a very subtle ego. Shyness is never the problem, it is a symptom that you have a very subtle ego. So with the familiar it is okay, with the unfamiliar there is danger. With the familiar you are skillful, the ego knows what to do and how to remain empowered. With the unfamiliar, with the unknown, the ego is at a loss because it has no skills for the unknown. So it shrinks, withdraws, and that shrinking feeling is called shyness. Shyness is always part of ego. The more egoistic a person is, the more shy, because he cannot open himself to new situations, because new situations may prove him to be a fool. The new situations may embarrass you. The new situations may take away the very ground from underneath you. So shyness is never really a problem, it is just a symptom.